Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Vivian from ThePaperLetterBlog. First of all, happy 2021. I thought we'd kick off the year right by going in with a video where I show you nearly 20 pieces of outgoing mail. I will talk you through each and every one of them, and the first one you saw was my Pocketfold flipbook, which I think is my most recreated video of 2020. I would like to once again point out that I got the idea originally from my friend Beck from Hello, my name is Beck, and I only showed it briefly because you can see the full project in a video. That video is called Pocketfold Flipbook and I uploaded it on June 19th. Then this cute little mail in a vellum envelope went to Kristen in the USA, and then the next one went to Rebecca in Australia. These are both PO Box replies. My PO Box has been closed. I sent these out back in April, May. I forgot when did I send these out. I sent these out sometime last year. I just took clips of them, but I haven't gotten around to sharing these yet. I love making small projects. You will see that in this video. I of course like sending out big mails, but the bulk of them will probably be a handwritten letter, a ton of goodies, and then something small like that decorated tag. Pocket tag, I don't know. This next one went to Ingeborg in Norway. I decorated this envelope with coloring book pages, which was one of the Patreon Craft Club challenges. And the video for that is also over on Patreon, but yeah, this was the project I sent. I made a pocket letter. I made this one, a mini pocket letter I should say. I made this one for a video as well. I will link it down below. And I wrapped the pocket letter with that vintage paper and a wax seal, and then I included some extra goodies. I'm not going to show the project in depth because I already made it for a video. Again, you can check that out if you like. And these are just some of the extra goodies. I like tossing in random things when I haven't reached the weight limit for a stamp yet, because I could have sent the pocket letter as is, but you know, if I have more weight left, then why the heck not? These next three mails all went to the Netherlands. This first one went to my pen pal Laura. I was kind of in a blue mood, I suppose. Also, my nails, I don't normally have nails that are that decorated, but I was using some of those, what do you call them, nail stickers, nail decorating stickers that I got in PO Box mail. So for pen pals it's often like this as well. I write a long letter, I include a ton of goodies, and I decorate the envelope. But most of my pen pals are not crafty pen pals, so this is already quite a crafty mail for a regular pen pal. Most of the crafty mails I make are for PO Box replies. This one also went to the Netherlands. This one went to either Tessa or Marianne. And this is a postcard, a teamwork postcard that I made. I'm in a Dutch swapper group, and I used to join a lot of teamwork postcard cards. So what you do is you work on one decorated postcard with 3 or 4 people, and everyone adds their own layer. So this is my layer, and it's not finished yet because once it's finished you will send it without envelope. So there's one more person working on that, and then ta-da! And this is another one. This one went to Tessa. Tessa is my co-host for the Nederlandse Swappers group. I have to admit I'm not active in it now. I was kind of I don't know, I wasn't enjoying it as much anymore. I just wanted to focus on pen pals and PO Box replies for a little bit. And again, this is what I did. This is my second layer for that postcard, and then someone else is going to finish that. Or I think 2 more people were working on that one. And I wanted to include this because Tessa is my swap group partner basically, and she's really, really kind. She often includes quite nice little touches in her mails to me, like she sends me goodies when she doesn't have to, so I thought I would return the favor for once. But normally we only send the teamwork postcard, and then I just like to include some extras. This quite beautiful envelope. I still really like that envelope. Went to my cousin Dagmar. She now lives in the USA. Sad, but when I sent her this, she was still living in the Netherlands. My cousin and I would write letters sometimes. It's my turn actually. I should write to her because it's kind of difficult. I don't know, I'm not really good in keeping up contacts through WhatsApp and stuff like that, so I like sending my family letters. And then what I included is a stack of 6x6 papers, and then as you can see, I didn't remember I sent her this many craft supplies, but a lot of stickers and tags and all sorts of things, because my cousin, she is not in the snail mail pen pal community like, sorry for that, like we are. She's not, but she, like, I'm her only pen pal basically, but I do know that she likes creative things every now and then, so I thought if she wants to craft, I'll send her a bunch of stuff apparently. And by the way, the envelope is decorated with an image that comes from a Dutch magazine my mom reads and my grandma used to read, and after they read it, they would pass it on to me so I could take out all the pretty images. The next one, let me see, is to Peg in the USA. It's once again one of those beautiful vellum envelopes. I really should use them more often. I like that see-through look, and it's again a letter with a crafty little goodie envelope and then some extras. And this is a card from Flow magazine that I quite like. Oh, by the way, I'm a lot more effective this time. Normally I would just, while doing the voiceover, I would be scrambling trying to find who I sent that project to, but this time I made a little list beforehand. I always keep a picture of the envelope and the goodies and project that I've sent out in an app called Diarar. It's basically a photo diary app, not sponsored. You can use any photo diary app you like. So that's how I keep track of what I've sent out to whom. This mail went to my friend Linda in the USA. All of these are PO box replies. PO box replies if I didn't mention otherwise. I sent her a banner with her name on it that I made for a craft club challenge as well, and then I sent her this, how would you call this, ticket booklet, set of tickets, these tickets that I typed a poem onto with my typewriter. It's a beautiful poem. Should I read it out? I think I can read it out. Perhaps we only leave so we may once again arrive to get a bird's eye view of what it means to be alive. For there is beauty in returning. Oh, how wonderful, how strange to see that everything is different, but no, it's you who's changed. Now, I said read out loud, but I actually know that by heart. I think her name, the name of the writer, the poet, is Erin Hansen, if I'm not mistaken. She makes beautiful poems, and I wanted to make a mixed media piece with that poem. So what I did is I distressed those tickets, I stamped on them, I used gold flakes on them, I used vintage paper on them, I did a whole lot of things, and then I stuck the poem on top. This is the envelope. I also quite liked that, to be fair. It was like a vintage style with some butterfly images. I also sent Linda a whole pack of wax seal stamps. Wax seals. This is once again the Pocketfold flipbook that I showed you at the beginning, but this is just how I wrapped it up and the extra goodies I included. If you want to learn, nice way to plug my own videos, if you want to learn how to make a box envelope like this, I uploaded a tutorial for that last week or 2 weeks ago. When was it? It is the video before this one, so it shouldn't be hard to find. And then you can learn how to make your own little boxes. And these are just, you know, I did that same thing. These goodies may seem super duper random. That's because they are. The envelope is, what this means is the envelope was not fully stocked. I don't know. The envelope wasn't 100% full yet, and that also means that I probably had some weight left over. So I decided just to throw in more stuff until it was full. The next mail is this cutie, this pink mail that went to, let me check the list, Maritza in the Netherlands. So this is also a PO Box reply. I have basically filled a little gift bag with a ton of pink things and I thought that was cute. This may very well be my favorite envelope that I made in 2020. It's super duper simple, but I love that image of a houseplant pilea. And inside is this meal for Annalie in the USA. I made her a little goodie pack with wax seal stamps. Wax seals. Is it wax seals? Yeah, right. Wax seals, not wax seal stamps. With wax seals and some other little things. I like to repurpose gift bags, goodie bags, because it's plastic and otherwise they would just go to waste. And this is another mini pocket letter. I made this one off camera so I don't have a tutorial, but I do have a couple of mini pocket letter videos on my channel. Just not this one. Of course there's a shaker in the middle. And these are the goodies I also included. Tons of stickers. By the way, these videos for me are a great way to look back on my year kind of and to see what I've sent out. It gets me inspired and I hope it gets you inspired as well. But there's one big downside. Whenever I've done one of these videos, I will often get a message saying, Vivian, when you said blah 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 in country blah blah blah, did you mean me? Because I never received your mail. And that always makes me extremely sad. So these videos are really fun for me to look back on and to show you guys what I've sent out, but it always brings a little bit of sadness when I and someone else realizes my mail was never received. So if you've heard your name, do let me know if it arrived, because it would be kind of sad if it didn't. This next mail is once again a handmade envelope. Lots of these envelopes are handmade. Again, I have a tutorial on that if you would like to check it out. This one went to Kelly in Belgium. She sent me a couple actually of beautiful mails in my PO box, and this was my reply. I made her a little pocket. We made that in a live stream, did we not? I think we did. I sent her some paper sequins. Yay, I made these with dyes because I'm not a saint. I use a lot of plastic in my crafting, but lately that's been making me feel a little bit sad and a little bit guilty, especially things like these gift bags and sequins. And I don't want to guilt trip anyone else, but that's just how I've been feeling, and so I want to use up what I have. But after that, I want to try not to buy more new sequins and gift bags and stuff like that. I want to switch to paper instead of plastic. So those paper sequins are a great way to start. It's just basically a die that punches out little circles and little hearts and little everything. I should use them more often. I kind of forgot. And these were some other things I have included. This is my mail tag. And then I included some stickers because I use a lot of stickers. Some die cuts in that cute little envelope. This is a recycled envelope. Someone else sent that to me. I love repurposing things like that. Also, like this is a bag filled with gift bags. And that may seem a little bit controversial, saying that I want to use less plastic and then gifting someone gift bags, but gifting someone something is also using it, and since I already have the supplies, I'm not gonna let them go to waste, because I do love things like gift bags and stuff like that. I just recently have been feeling guilty about purchasing them, so I decided I would try and stop. This is a mail I sent out to Jane in Ireland. I sent her a whole bunch of goodies, basically a magpie bag with stickers and vintage looking envelopes and these beautiful vintage stamps. The reason why I'm including a lot of vintage things is because that blue envelope is an actual airmail envelope. I think they're so cool. This is an old vintage original official, I don't know what you want to call it, airmail envelope. They are really light. I don't think that if I would send this in the mail it would survive, but I do like using them to send in some goodies. And sorry for the messy way this setup looks. That's just how I take pictures with a large piece of paper, and it's also quite nice for using as a background for videos. In that mail I also included this decorated mixed media tag that says Seek Beauty. There's an embossed butterfly on there, and then this gift bag with stuff for Fairy Princess Wars. That's Jane's cousin, or niece, I should say. Niece, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a native English, so I don't know the difference anymore, but Jane sends me mail, and then sometimes her cousin sends me a little something as well, so I decided to reply to both of them. Then this is another video I did. This is the one color challenge I did with Brittany. This was my all green mail, and this one went out to Stacy in the USA. And once again, I really hope that was received. I closed it with a little belly band that I made myself with a little button, and yes, I only show you a sneaky peeky because I have a separate video on that, so I didn't want to ruin the whole surprise. And then the envelope itself was also green, and I was really proud of that. Even the address was green, and the stamps, I found green stamps. And then last but not least, I'm going to close it with that green wax seal. This is nearly the last video project in this video. This is a mail I sent to my pen pal Amelia. I wanted to send her some pastel goodness. It's a little window flipbook, I don't know, that I made for her. These are wax seal stamps that I made. Wax seals, I do it again. Wax seals that I made with a new stamp that I purchased. And then of course I included more goodies. I colored in, these were black and white stickers, and I carefully colored them in with watercolors. I included them as an extra page, and of course goodies. And this flipbook is sort of let's stay home quarantine themed. I included a little ribbon sample and a washi tape sample, and then the left page has lockdown activities and the middle page says let's stay home. I decorated that with these little houses. I think are absolutely adorable. And yeah, some other things around the page. Oh, and I closed this flipbook with magnets, and that made me so happy. I keep opening and closing it. As you can see, I really like that. And this is the complete look and the little houses. Ta-da! This is the last mail in this video. This is a card I sent out to Wendy in the Netherlands. Over on Patreon I sometimes do a giveaway, and I think this was actually my very first ever Patreon giveaway. I had that card from Gemma Corel from the from the Paper Gang box from many months ago. You will see it in the end. It's so suitable for the lockdown. So what I did is I added more goodies, little bits and bobs. I didn't want to do a whole crafty something because the card was the main element, but I thought, you know what, if I'm going to send this mail, I'm going to include a ton of extras. So we have washi tape stickers and memo sheets, and what else did we have? Oh yeah, I also made her a little banner. Yep, lots of washi tape stickers. I may be a little bit obsessed with them. And then I think you will also really like the card. Can't wait for myself to show it. While we're waiting for me to show the actual card, I already want to close this video by saying thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to see you comment something that you liked about this video. If it gave you ideas, don't forget to use the hashtag ThePaperLetterBlog over on Instagram, and I will talk to you again very soon. Thank you so much for being here, and also a big thank you to my patrons. That's the card, isn't it incredible? Because we're in lockdown, get it? I'd been saving that for so many months, and now I finally had a good reason to send it. But yeah, a big thank you to my patrons as well for helping me grow my channel, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye!